Hey guys, I'm back with another project, and this is a travel expense tracker cross-platform mobile app built using .NET MAUI XAML, and backend is in ASP.NET Core Web API with controller actions and EF Core and SQL Server for the complete backend. And here we have login screen. We have the register screen where we can provide name, email, password, and register. It has proper validations. And let's try to log in with one of the account which I have here. So we can log in. Then here, this is the main home screen where we have these four tabs. So we can have home with this simple image and the recent trips which we have taken, and then add a trip button. Then we have the second tab where we will show all our trips with the proper status, image, category, image, name, location, and date range. From here, we can create a new trip using this top button, this toolbar item button. If we press it, it simply goes to the add a trip button, add a trip page where we can see the categories. We can choose any of the category. We can select some trip title. We can select the location. We can select the start date and end date for the trip. And then we can set the status. We have some predefined statuses. So let's say this is planned only. We can save this trip. We are back on the home page with this new trip added here. So test trip. We can tap on any of the trip and we can go to the detail page from the main page and from the all trips page as well. So from here also, if we tap on any of the trip, it will direct us to the main trip details page where we have the trip information and the list of expenses which we made for this trip. Here we have edit trip functionality on the top here, top right as a toolbar item. We can tap on it, and here we can simply edit this trip if we want to. And after updating this, we'll be back, and here we can see the newly updated value in the main title bar and on this section. Here we have this add expense button, so we can try to add an expense. So it opens up the modal pop-up to add the expense. Here we can add some expense test with some amount, and here we can choose the expense category using this. So we can save the expense. After saving this expense, we are back and that added to here to this list, and we can see the total amount got increased. Then we have the third tab on the bottom, which is add a trip, which I already showed you. Then we have a last tab for the settings, profile settings, where we can see the current logged in user's name and initials with a couple of different options. We have edit name, change password, manage expense categories, and a logout button. So here we have this manage expense categories. We can go to this. Here we have all the categories which are globally defined. We can add user specific categories. As a user, I can add expense categories for myself. So on this top plus, I can create the new category. Let's say test category. Edit. It is going to make a pay call, and it is going to add a category here with the proper toast message. Now if we go to any of the trip and if we try to add expense here, we should see the newly added category here. So test category we can see here. Then on the profile settings screen, we can see the edit name functionality. We can edit our name, change name. Here also we have proper validation. Now it got changed, and we can change the password as well. So yeah, all right. This is the overall app, and this is very smooth. I love building it.